Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sister, I think you just stop sharing your screen.
Yeah, I know. I
Okay.
was, yeah.
Okay.
So, Rabbi Shrali Sadri wa Yassirli Amri Walul Uqtadum Lisani Yafqahu Qawli. So today we are going to do numbers. Please excuse my voice. I'm kind of under the weather. So I hope everybody's here. Now, I'm going to start numbers with three basic concepts that we are going to cover in Arabic studies. So let's get started. Yes. So let's decode it. It's not that, so we've got ordinal numbers, we've got cardinal numbers, and we've got fractions in Arabic studies. So today we are going to do cardinal numbers. Now don't get intimidated by all these terms. They're very simple. Cardinal number is simply, cardinal means basic, or you can say fundamental. Cardinal means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 pencils, 6 books, 23 girls. That's cardinal. Ordinal, as the name signifies, order. Ordinal is first daughter, second daughter, 24th student. So ordinal is in an order. That's ordinal numbers. And fractions, I'm sure everybody knows, portion of anything is called its fraction. So today we are going to just do cardinals. Let's move forward. So there are two terms in Arabic for cardinal numbers, adad and madud. Now you got to be very careful when I'm talking about adad, what should come in your mind, and when I'm talking about madud, what should come in your mind. So for example, we are talking about these things, 28 pencils. So adad is 28. And madud of that adad would be pencils. Do you understand what I mean? So adad means the number. I think Urdu speakers would know adad comes in numbers. Again, 706 cows. So 706 is adad, the number. And its madud is cows. Similarly, 3 chairs, 3 is adad, and madud is chairs. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you would know when I'm talking about adad, I'm talking about the numbers. When I'm talking about madud, I'm talking about the objects, the things, the number of things there are, the things, the name of things. Now, we're going to take it the other way around. So there is adad and there's madud, but first we will talk about madud. We will not talk about numbers right now. I'm taking you from simple to more complex. So madud is a simpler concept than adad. So that's why we are going to take it the other way around. We are going to talk about madud. Now again, madud is it the number? Is it the objects?
Objects.
Object.
Perfect.
Thing that is counted.
Yes. So objects means it's an ism, right? Is that clear? It's a thing. It's an ism. Now every ism has 4 properties. I'm sure everybody knows it. So I'm just going to put it up here. Type, if it's al, if it's proper, it's common. Number of that object, the ism. Then you have status and you have gender. In Arabic, we have got gender as well. Now, always remember, madud will never be proper. You cannot say 3 nidas, 4 ilham, 5 the countries. You will say 5 countries, but you will not say 5 the countries. So the type of madud will always and always and always be common. Is that understood? You will never have madud in a proper form. It will always be common. Okay? Number kind of varies. We are going to come to this later. Number of the property will vary. Status will also vary according to the number we are dealing with. The main problem that I believe everybody is having issue with is the gender, which sometimes matches the other and sometimes it is a mismatch from other. Is that clear?
Yes.
So one thing you will always remember, ism of the madud will always be common. Number and status will vary according to which number you are doing. And gender is the main problem. You will see determining the gender is the easiest. How to know if it's a match or mismatch, that is the easiest thing to do. I'll walk you through it, inshallah. So now, this is a number grid. Everybody understands this grid? So 1 to 10, vertically 11 to 20, 21 to 30. This grid is understood, right? It's all the way till 100. So we are just going to do it till 99. 100 is a separate concept. That's why I don't want to overwhelm you. Today, we are just going to do from 1 to 99. So this is the number grid that we are going to have a look at throughout the presentation. Now again, madud is always what type? Can everybody tell me?
Common.
Common. Please remember that. It's always common. Other three properties we will discuss. Now, madud, if you look at this grid, madud, I'm talking about the things, not the numbers. So if you have 1 or 2, madud will always be a mawsuf, because 1 and 2 is mawsuf sifa. So the madud, the object will always be madud. How many are they? That is its sifa. In 1 and 2 only. Is that understood?
Yes, thank you.
So madud is always mawsuf in 1 and 2. From 3 to, sorry, this is 20, but this should be 10. I made a mistake. It's always mudaf ilayh. So 3 to 10, we have mudaf ilayh situation. It's always a mudaf ilayh. Madud is always a mudaf ilayh. And how many numbers there are, whether it's 4, whether it's 7, whether it's 9, that's going to be the mudaf. So madud in 1 and 2 will be mawsuf. Madud from 3 to 10 is mudaf ilayh. And from 11 till all the way 99, and actually beyond also, it's a tamyiz. Tamyiz, okay? So is that clear? Madud from 1 to 2 is mawsuf, and the sifa is the number. Madud from 3 to 10 is mudaf ilayh, and it's mudaf ilayh. The mudaf will be the number. And tamyiz is from 11 to 99. Is this kind of imprinting on your mind that this is how?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. So just keep this grid in mind for madud. Okay, so everybody knows this chart. I'm sure you've memorized, all of you have memorized this masculine chart and feminine chart. So I don't have to go over it. Now, if you separate these, 1 and 2. Let's look at just 1 and 2 right now. So 1 will always be Muslimun, Muslimatun, Musliman, Muslimatan, Muslimin, Muslimatin. Is that clear? The 3 forms of masculine and plural in 1. That will always be look like this. Masculine.
Is this like forms are for other, like when we describe that other, that will be in the form of Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin,
Everything.
or is it for madud?
So everything you describe kalam, the madud, the mawsuf will be kalamun, kalaman, kalamin. It will be kalamatun, if such a thing as kalamatun, but let's make it feminine. Kalamatun, kalamatan, kalamatin.
Okay, so actually this is for madud. Like madud will be in one of these form, right?
Yes.
For 1 and 2. Thank you. Okay.
For 1, only for 1. It cannot be for 2 because it's just 1. Kalamun, kalaman, kalamin. Sorry, Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. For 2, now if you realize, we have Muslimani, Muslimaini. Remember the second line of the grid? It's Ani, Aini, Aini for the duals. Everybody remembers that?
Yes.
So
Yes.
for 2, you will have Muslimani, Muslimatani for Rafa, Muslimaini and Muslimataini for Nasab and Jar. Okay, so over here we've got 6 variations, 3 in masculine for 1, 3 in masculine, all 3 status, 3 for feminine, all 3 status. For 2, we have got 4 variations for Madhur: Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimatani, Muslimataini. Now, can anybody tell me what was 3 to 10?
Mudafale.
Yes. So what will be the status of 3 to 10 if it's a mudafile?
Majroor.
Yes,
Always
it will always be.
Majroor.
Majroor.
Yeah, it will always be majroor and it will always be jar. Look at this. Muslimatin, Muslimina. That's it. You will either have it Muslimatin in feminine, Muslimatin, sorry, not Muslimatin, Muslimatin or Muslimina. Una, ina. Remember? So ina, the jar one. And Muslimatun, atin, Muslimatin. So this is how the madud will look like in the first line. 1 and 2 is a mausuf. We've got 6 variations for 1. We've got 4 variations for 2 because the nasab and jar looks the same. And then in the end, 3 to 10 will be only jar. And it will always be, do you realize one more thing? So jar is, we've got singular, we've got dual, and we've got plural. Which variation is this? Muslimatin and Muslimina. Is it
Plural.
singular? Is it dual or is it plural?
Plural.
It's
Plural.
always plural. From 3 to 10, it's always plural, it's always jar. It can be a broken plural, it can be a combination plural, but it will always be a plural from 3 to 10. And that would be your mudafile, which is supposed to be jar. Okay, is this kind of clear? 1 to 10.
Yes.
Okay, now let's look at this. So this is your grade from 1 to 10. This is what the Muslimun chart looks like and the Muslimatin chart. So do you see the first line? The first line, Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. This is for your single, that is 1. For pair, you've got 4 variation because Muslimina looks the same. Muslimatin, Muslimaina, not Muslimina. Muslimaina looks the same, and Muslimatani and Muslimataini. I have to fix the jar. It's Muslimataini. Yeah. So this is how it looks like. And in the end, you just have Muslimina as jar for your 3 to 10 and Muslimatin from 3 to 10. Jar and plural.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sister, but just because this is being recorded, I think there is a typo. This alif is extra over there. It's Muslimatani. It is not like 2 alifs, there's just 1 alif.
Oh, yes. This is,
Okay.
you are
So
right.
this is a disclaimer that this was a typo. It's supposed to be Muslimatani and Muslimatai. Thank you.
Muslimatani. Yes, you are right. I have to remove this alif. You're right. I'll fix that. Yeah. Okay. So again, Mausuf and Mudafile always in plural. Is this part clear? So I can move forward?
Yeah.
I suppose it's clear. Okay. Now, from 11 till 99, it's always tamyiz. So tamyiz has, like every ism has 4 properties. 3 of those properties will remain the same. That is, the number will always be 1, it will always be common, and it will always single nasab and nasab. Yes. So it will always be nasab, it will always be common like all the other madud, and it will always be singular. So these are the 2 variations that you will get for 11 to 99. Musliman, Muslimatan. So do you realize it's 1? It's singular. And then it is common. It does not have al. And then it is n, which means nasab. It's in the nasab form. Only the gender will vary. What we are talking about, it will vary according to that. Otherwise, 3 properties remain the same. So this is your tamiz. Now let's put all of this together. Now, does this make sense to
Sister,
you?
one question.
Yeah.
One more thing, like you said, this what is called as Madhur will always stay common, no matter what, right? In all numbers.
It will stay common. Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
So in all of these, if you see 1 to 2, I've not put al. And it makes sense also. You cannot say, like even in names, 3 London. You can't say that. You can say 3 cities, but you cannot say a proper name. 4 nidas. You can't say that. You can say 4 women, but you can't say 4 nidas. Understand? And you can't even say for the women, for the countries. It doesn't make sense in English also. So it will be common every time. So is this whole thing making sense to you? 1 is and 2 is going to be mawsoof, and this is how the madud will look like from 1 to 10. Mudaf and mudaf ilayh for 3 to 10. And then in tamyiz, it's always nasab, common, and singular. So this is what the tamyiz from 11 to 99 looks like. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Because now we are going
Yes.
to move to adad. So madud should be clear in your mind. 1 and 2, it makes sense. The dual line will go for 2. You can always say li kitabun. That will also give you the idea that I have a book. But sometimes you want to say I have just one book. So I think in that case you can say li kitabun wahidun. Kitab is single. Sorry, kitab is masculine. So you will say wahidun. So kitabun. So for 1 and 2, you can get away with singular form and plural form. Like you can say Ali kitabani. I have 2 books. You don't have to put number, but sometimes you want to stress on it, so you have to put a number. So that is just one side point.
And number will come as this sifa, right?
Yes, number will be sifa. It will match in all 4 properties. All 4 properties will be the same, as in kitabun will be singular, it will be rafa, it will be masculine, and it is 1. So wahidun will also follow that.
For 1 and 2.
For 2 also, yes, you are right.
Yeah.
Muslimani means masculine. So asnani, it's also masculine. It's not asnatani. Asnatani is for feminine. You will get to that. Don't worry. I'll explain that. Just the madud thing is clear, so we can move to adad.
So for only 1 and 2, madud will come first and then adad will come. But from 3 onward, madud will
Yes.
always come later.
Exactly. That's a very good point you have raised. Yes. Mawsoof and sifa. So mawsoof, madud will come first only in 1 and 2. 3 to 10, mudaf ilayh comes later. 11 to 99, the tamyiz come after the number. You are right. That's absolutely correct. Okay, let's practice this a little. So I've got 1 Muslim man. So maybe you can just answer me if you are raising your hand. Anybody wants to go ahead? So if you say 1, what will you say for Muslim man, a man in a rafa form? Let's say.
Muslimun wahidun.
Very good. You gave the number also. Very good. 1 Muslimun. Yes. Okay. Anybody else who wants to raise? Who wants to
Yeah,
participate?
it's me.
Yeah.
It's me, Fahima.
So 2 Muslim women. So 2.
So, it's a 2 Muslim Matani
Yes.
and
That's
Ithnani.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Muslim Matani. That's fine.
Okay.
We are going to do other later. So that's why I'm just asking you the maduds right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So Muslim Matani. Okay. 4 Muslim men. Now again, 1 and 2 is gone. That's Mawsoof Sifa. Now we are doing 4, which is 3 to 10. So who wants to go for next one? 4 Muslim men. How will we say that?
Muslimuna?
So
Muslimina.
Arba'at.
Oh, yeah. Muslimina, right.
Muslim, yes. So it's going to be
Arba'atu Muslimina.
exactly. You are right. You did the adad also. Muslimina, 4 Muslimina. I'm going to do the numbers later. That's why I'm not confusing you with adad. So that's why I'm just asking you to give me the madud. So that's why. So Muslimina, because it's jar, not Muslimuna. It's going to be plural and it's going to be jar. Okay, 8 Muslim women. Who wants to go for that one?
Muslimatani.
Muslimatani.
No.
Very good. Wait, no.
No,
Muslimat.
Muslimatin, right?
Muslimatin.
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 Yes,
Sorry.
Muslimatin.
Muslimatin.
Yes, Muslimatin. That's the one. Okay, now we are going after beyond 10. So if you remember from 11 to 99, it was the Madhud is called
Tamyiz.
Tamyiz. Now you remember
Tamyiz.
1 CN. So now I'm talking about 13 Muslim men. So what will you say?
Musliman.
Very good.
Musliman.
Very good, very good. That's it. 1 CN, and because it's male, so Musliman. Very good, brother. Okay, 18. Sorry,
Muslimatan.
this is wrong.
Musliman.
Yeah, this is wrong. Musliman, it should be. Oh no, it's fine. Musliman, sorry. Yeah. Okay, yeah, 18. Who wants to go for 18?
Muslimatan.
Muslimatan. 18 Muslim women. So only the gender is changed. From 13, it was men, but it looks the same. Only the gender is changed because it's Muslim women. Okay, 25 Muslim men.
Musliman. Musliman.
Musliman, perfect. 36 Muslim women.
Muslimatan.
Perfect. 72, sorry. 72 Muslim men.
Musliman.
Musliman. And 99 Muslim men.
Musliman.
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 Musliman. So I believe the Madud is clear for everyone.
Alhamdulillah. Yes.
Okay, perfect, inshallah. Now let's come to Adad. So now 1, 2, 3, as you see the numbers, we are going to see the variations of these numbers, how they appear. For example, 1 was what? In what form? Was it mudaf,
Sifa.
mudaf,
Sifa.
mawsuf, sifa?
Sifa.
Yes.
Mawsuf.
So it will be sifa, you are right. So now let's see how does our sifa, how will our sifa look like? It's going to be wahidun. So there are 3. Wahidun, then what will come next? Rafa, nasab?
Wahidan. Wahidin.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
good. Wahidun, wahidan, wahidin. Now we are going to do the feminine part. So it's going to be wahidatun. What's next?
Wahidatan.
Wahidatan. Wahidatin.
Perfect. So do you see the colors, by the way? Because the presentation is kind of color coded for you to kind of imagine it and memorize it this way. So let's come to, now this is the heavy line, wahidun, wahidan, wahidin. Now let's come to the light. So in the light form, wahidun, wahidan, and wahidin, they are all in one. They look like this, ahada. So ahada will not give away its status. You have to determine it, from the context. But light, wahidun will always look like ahada. Is that clear?
Yes.
And so it's rafa nasab jar, it's all ahada. And ihda, the feminine would be ihda. So this is the light line. The upper line is the heavy line, and the lower line is the light. Now this is how we are going to do with the rest of them. So
We can say it as non-flexible.
you
Both are
can say
non-flexible.
non-flexible, exactly, that's right. It's light, it's non-flexible, it doesn't show its status, so it's non-flexible, yes. That only happens with 1. With 2, asnani. So asnani is, if you remember rafa, what will be the nasab and jar of asnani?
Naini.
Exactly,
Naini.
asnaini. Now, what will be the female, the feminine of asnani?
Isnatani.
Yes, and what will be the nasab and jar?
Isnatain.
Asnatain. Then, now we have to again make the light. So what do we remove when we make it light or light?
Noon.
No, we just remove the noon. That's it. Do you see? Only the addition of ta in feminine. Otherwise, it looks like asna and asnatain. So we only removed noon and it became light. Is this clear?
Alhamdulillah. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now let's come to 3.
Very
Just
clear.
one question though.
Yeah.
Just one question. Is it asnani or isnani?
Asnani. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I think
isnani?
because it's alif, so it's nani. It's not hamza. It's alif.
It's
Okay.
sorry, it's
Yeah,
nani. No, it's not.
yeah.
No,
If like
it's
yeah,
nani.
it's alif. It's not hamza. So if there is a like previous word, you would connect it directly with the sa.
Oh
And
yeah.
if it's not, then you would like isnata and isnata and
Yes,
isna.
it's
Yeah,
nani.
Isna.
It's
That's
not
what I was
hamza.
wanted to.
It's nani. Yes.
No worries. Okay.
Yeah. So now 3 is thulathun. So what would be the nasab and then jar?
Thulasan, thulasan.
Yes.
Thalathun, thalathun,
Perfect. Now let's make it feminine.
thalathatun maybe. Thalathatun, thalathatan, thalathatan.
Yes. Perfect. Now let's make it light. So what will you do?
Thalatha,
Sorry?
Yeah, just
thalatha,
remove the
Thalathu. Yes,
tanween. Yeah.
that's it.
thalathu,
Thalatha.
I'm sorry.
Tanween.
Thalathu, thalatha.
Yes, just remove the tanween. That's it. Remove the tanween, you get your light. And that goes for almost all of them except one. Okay, let's go to
Okay.
4. Arba'un. Sorry, arba'un. Sorry, yeah. So arba'un would be?
أربعا،
Yes.
أربعين.
أربعة.
Yes, and the female would be?
أربعة. أربعة.
Perfect. And you make it light, so you just remove the?
Mm.
Okay, I've got the
Arba
same
or
question
arba.
of Sister Sumaya for this one. Like for arba, is it hamza or alif?
It's
Arba
Hamza, brother. I know that
Arba
it's
has
Hamza.
Yeah. For
on top.
arba, yeah. For
Yeah.
arba, like it's hamza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
And
it is
Isnani,
Hamza.
it
And
was
for
under. Yeah, go ahead.
Ithnan is also Hamza?
No, it's not is alif.
No,
But,
Ithnan is
but
just
this
a
one is hamza.
Sorry, it's not sorry, Hamza. It's the kasra is under alif. The kasra is there in alif, and in arba we've got Hamza on top.
Yes.
Hamza and fatha. Yeah, arba. I should have put the harakas, but I just thought, now we are kind of on a stage where we can.
No, it's absolutely fine. Alhamdulillah.
So tanween, you remove the tanween, and we got this. Is that understood?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we have khamsun. Then we've got, you guys can go ahead.
خمسة، خمسين.
خمسين.
Yes, and then we have feminine.
خمسة، خمسة، خمسة.
Perfect. And you make it light. So just remove the
خمسة.
tanween.
خمسة.
Khamsa.
خمسة.
Okay. Is this clear? Only except
Yes.
1 and 2. Others are fairly easy.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Let's do 6 one also. So it's sittun. So sittun will become?
Sittan,
ستة،
sittin.
ستة، ستين.
And then the feminine would be?
ستة، 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 ستة.
Okay, just remove the tanween. Sittu, sitta, sitti, and sittatu, sittata. Okay. Sab'un.
سبعة، سبعا، سبعين.
سبعين.
Yes.
سبعة.
سبعة.
And just remove the tanween. So that will give you this. Okay. Now, I'm kind of unsure about 8. From what I know, it's Samanin. It's one of the, I think, Nakis family, if I'm not mistaken. Samanin, if you remember, it has that Rafa and Jar looks the same. So Samanin, and I think the Nasab would be Samanan, and then again Samanin.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be Samanian?
So
No.
Samanian, you mean when you make it light?
No. Isn't it like Qadin, Qadiyan, Qadin? Is it like that? Like the Nasab actually becomes, yeah. But the best, remember Aziz was telling something about this?
Yeah, actually the ismul file of Nakis, the Rafa and Jar, they look the same.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure
Yeah.
if this is it's a small file over there.
So from what I read in the book, this one is defective. So it looks either it's Samanin, or it's Samanin. So it's one of these. Samanin, one form in all.
Okay.
Or it's Rafa and Nasab, Rafa and Jar looks the same, I know. I'm just confused about the Nasab because I remember Ustad said Tamanan, but maybe I'm wrong. So this
I think, can I comment on this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ustad said we treat number 8 as naqis.
Yes.
So what Fahima was saying is actually right. So it's going to be thamanin, thamaniyan, and then thamanin. Then you remove the noon for light.
Or when you make it light.
No,
it's
when it's
ثمانية.
nasab.
Yeah.
When it's nasab, it's
نصب,
got
yeah.
the ya comes back in
Oh,
naqis.
okay. So you're saying,
Yeah.
okay.
It's ناقص, yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure about that. So let me confirm it. If you're right, then I'll make the changes in this. So, okay. So when you add tamarbuta, it becomes fully flexible. So it's going to be
ثمانية
tamaniyatun. Do
ثمانية
you want to go ahead? Tamaniyatun?
Yes, Samaniyatan, Samaniyatin.
Yes.
ثمانية
And then when you make it light, now here's how it looks like when it's light. Tamani for Rafa, Samaniya.
ثمانية. Mhm.
Yes. And then we have Samani again. So this is what I believe this is what it looks like. I'm sure about how you make it light. This is how it changes.
Yeah, but if it is being treated as a naqis, then the nasab part of the heavy would be Samaniyan, because that's the rule of the naqis.
Okay.
If it is being treated as naqis, then it would be Samaniyan. Like there would
Only
be
the
a,
nasab part would be Samaniyan, you are saying.
yes, yeah, there would be like kasra
Yeah.
below the noon, and then they will be followed by ya, which would have a tanween and stuff.
Yeah,
So it would
only
be
the nasab,
Samaniyan.
yes.
Okay. Okay. So I think I'm going to make that change. Okay. Again, when you make it light, you just remove the tanween like you do in any other. So it's Samaniyata. Samaniyata. Is that clear?
Yes.
So only the nasab, I'm going to make it Samaniyan. Otherwise, I think rest of it makes sense to everyone.
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So number 9 is called Tisun. Tisun.
This
So you guys can go ahead and tell me
Tis-
what will be.
تسع
Yes.
تسعة
Tis'atun.
تسعة
Yes.
تسع تسعة تسعة
Perfect. So do you see all you have to do is just memorize the masculine of all the numbers 1 to 10, and then you can make it light. You can change the status. You
Feminine.
can change it to female. All you have to do is just memorize the numbers from 1 to 10. Now in 10, you can either say ashara or ashra. They both are correct. They both are correct. Asharata, ashrata. They both are correct.
Oh.
And I've made it light for a purpose. So it basically is, if the heavy form would exist, but I've made it light. Okay, so this is your grid for Adad. Now we have done with Madhur. I hope everybody remembers that 1 and 2 is Mawsoof, 3 to 10 is Mudafile, and then 11 through 99 is Tamiz. So everybody still remembers that, right?
Yes.
Or you have forgotten? I hope you haven't. Anyway,
Alhamdulillah.
yeah.
Mm.
So let's look at now so now if 1 and 2 is Mawsoof, so what would be the Adad? If the Madud is Mawsoof, the Adad would be?
صفة
Yes, that's right. 3 to 10. If the Madud is Mudafile, then 3 to 10, the Adad would be?
مضاف.
Exactly. And then now 11, now this is the only kind of little thing to remember, that 11 till 99, the numbers are not heavy. They are non-flexible, they are light. And that is why I have colored it in a very light color, so that this imprints in your mind that only 11 till 19, it is light, it's non-flexible. Except number 12. Except number 12, we have got two variations. 11 in Rafa Nasab Jar look the same. 13 Rafa Nasab Jar looks the same. The other, I'm talking about other. And 14, 15, 16, they all look the same in Rafa Nasab Jar. So that's this line, 11 through 19 is non-flexible. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Now 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It's genderless. It's going to be either Ishruna or Ishrina. We will not change the gender. It will remain Ashruna, Ashrina. Okay, that's genderless. Okay, now let's do Mawsoof Sifa for, let's do 1 and 2.
Can you please go back to this slide
Sure.
1 second? Just
Yeah.
Okay. Genderless. Okay. 22 to 90.
So 20, 30, 40, the tens from 20.
Okay. It will.
Sorry, I had a question. Just now you said 11 to 19 is non-flexible and light, except for 12.
Except
Did you
for
say
12.
except for 12 or did I miss here?
No, except for 12, and I'll tell you, only in 12 we have two variations. Otherwise, 11, 13, 14, all the way till 19, you will not have any variation. Rafa, Nasab, Jar will look the same.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So yeah. So let's move forward. This, I'm going to reinforce this point. So let's do Mawsoof Sifa 1. So I would suggest you always think about the Madud first, because by determining the Madud's properties, you will be able to find out what will you put in other. So if I'm saying one Muslim, how will I say it in a Rafa form?
Muslimun wahidun. No.
Exactly. Yeah,
Correct?
perfect. Muslimun Wahidun, all four properties match. It's Mawsoof Sifa. Now, if I want to say it in a Nasab form,
Musliman wahid.
مسلما
That's it.
واحدا.
then Jar,
Muslimin
wahid.
wahid.
مسلم واحد.
perfect. Again, the female counterpart would look like this. So you get it, right? Mawsoof Sifa.
Mhm.
It's
Two.
wahidatan, right?
Oh yes, wow is missing. I need to fix that, yes. Wahidatan, yes. Wahidatin. Yes. Okay, two. So Muslimun will become, dual will be
Muslimani.
مسلمان.
Muslimani and Asnan.
And
Yeah,
So it should be Muslimani Nani.
Asnani. That's it.
It's
Now-
Asnani or Isnani. I always confuse.
Sorry, Isnani.
If
You're
you
right.
want
Now
to
this-
read it quickly, you could just combine the noon with the sa, like Musliman is Nani, because it's an alif.
Okay, now this is the Rafa form. What would be the Nasab form of Muslimani?
Muslimaini isna.
Muslim. Yes.
مسلم
Muslimaini
اثنين.
Asnaini. That's right. What would be the now this one will go for Nasab and Jar both. So Nasab and Jar, they both will look like Muslimaini Asnaini. All right, that's why I've not repeated it. Okay, now we are going to do the feminine. So it's going to be
مسلمتان اثنتين
Isnatan.
اثنتان
Nataini.
اثنتان.
first, it will be Muslimatani Asnatani. The Rafa form. Then the Nasab and Jar form
Muslimataini isnataini.
اثنتين.
Isnatani. Okay. So this is how 1 and 2 will look like. And then you can, kind of replace it with other objects also. But basically, this is what it looks like. Is this clear? 1 and 2 is fairly easy. I don't think anybody should have any problem in this. So do you realize one thing? Is this between Mawsoof and Sifa? Is the gender matching or mismatching?
Matches.
It's a match.
Matching.
Now, this is something, this is the only, I think, complication throughout the numbers, that people don't know when to match and when to mismatch. There's a very, very, very extremely easy way of finding that out. I'm going to tell you when. So this is a match. 1 and 2 is a match of genders. Okay, whenever you see this blinking, this is a match. Okay. Now let's do 3 to 10. So 3 to 10, what would be the first? Tell me Madud. If I'm using Muslim.
Mudaf ilayhi.
Muslim. Sorry.
Muslimina.
Muslimina. Now, Muslimina is so always when you have mudaf ilayh from 3 to 10, it's always in plural. But what you do is you make it singular, and then you say what gender is that. So Muslimina is, when you make it Muslim, what gender would that be?
I'm so sorry. Could you please repeat it again? I just
Masculine.
want to clarify. If 3 to 10 is mudaf ilayhi, ma'dud will be jar, right? Jar
Jar.
and
And it will be
plural.
plural. It will never be singular.
Plural.
Sorry.
Okay. I'll explain. So mudaf ilayh from 3 to 10, it's jar because it's mudaf ilayh. That's easy. One thing you keep in mind, it's never singular, it's plural.
Okay.
Okay. Now, here is the problem. When you have non-human objects, right? And you have broken plurals in it, all right? So you treat it as 1F, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to do that. You always bring it back to its original form. So when kitab becomes kutubin, sorry, in jar form, it becomes 1F, right?
Yeah.
But you're not going to do that. You bring it, you will write kutubin as Madhur, but you will bring it back to its original form, which is kitab. Now, is kitab masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
That's the concept I'm telling you. That even though you put the plural form in mudafile, but you always go back to the basic form. And then you see what is the gender of that thing. So in Muslimina, it's fairly easy. Muslim men, so it's the plural and singular, they both are same. They are masculine. Now, mudaf, there are two properties of mudaf. Mudaf should be always light and no al. We know that we would not put al. So now I need the light for one. But also in this one, there is a mismatch in gender. So for example, Muslimina is masculine. The number will be the opposite. It will be feminine. So what would be the feminine light of Wahid?
ثلاثة مسلمين.
No. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Of three. Yes. Sulas. What did you say?
ثلاثة, right?
Yes. Sulasatu. So it will be light and it will be opposite to the gender of the mudafile. Okay. Let's do it.
So Muslimina, you should take the Muslimina singular form, and
Yes.
then whatever the singular form is, the opposite of that. If it is masculine, it will take it as feminine, and it is masculine once. No, it's masculine plural, so you will take it as feminine singular. That's it.
Yeah. In Muslimina, the plural and singular, they both are same. Muslimina is also treated as masculine, right? And Muslim is also treated as masculine. But in some broken plurals, the plurals are treated as 1F, while the object is not feminine, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this rule is for that.
Can you give one example for the broken plural?
I will. After this, we will do practice. I will give you one example. So now, arba'atu, 4 Muslim men. Now, again, Muslimina, 5. What would be 5? Light.
Khamsatu.
Khamsatu. Do you see the colors are mismatching? So if you go back, the colors were same. This is a match. And now if you come here, the colors are mismatching. It's a mismatch. Okay. Again, 6.
Sister Anita, they will be always in Rafa form, this mudaf?
No. You have 3 variations. According to what role they are playing. I put Rafa, that means every time I put Rafa, that means it has all 3 variations. Rafa Nasab Jar. According to the role
it's kind of default, isn't it?
Huh?
Sorry?
It's kind of default, right? It's understood, and then
it's understood.
change.
If you have Rafa, then you will have other 3 forms, mostly, right? Mostly. Okay, so Sittun will become Sittatu, sorry, because it's Mudaf. Now, what will be 7? Sab'un. Sab'atu. What will be 8?
Samaniyatu.
Now, this is a bit, yes. So this will become Samanin will become Samaniyatu. Muslimina, then what is 9?
Tis'atu.
Tis'atu, yes. And then Muslimina, 10.
Asharatu.
Yes, that's right. Okay, now let's do it with females, feminine Muslimatin. So Salasu. Yeah, Salasu will become?
It's Salasu Muslimatin, right?
Salasu Muslimatin. Now, do you see the difference in colors? That's a match or a mismatch?
Mismatch.
Mismatch. Again, 4. Arba'atu will become
أربعة.
أربع مسلمات.
exactly. Then for 5, Khamsa 2 will become
خمس
خمس مسلمات.
yeah. So this is how we go about it. Everybody gets this point? Okay, now this one, we've got 8 Muslim women. So 8 will become Samanin, will become Samani. Okay? Samanin will become Samani in light. We are making it mudaf. So Samanin will become Samani. Is that understood?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Only this is a little kind of different. Otherwise, all the other numbers are same. So this is how it looks like. Okay, this 2 will move. No, I have to.
Last one.
The last one
Last one should
Ashura.
not have tamarruka.
Ashura?
You are right. Last one should
Yeah.
not have tamarruka. Okay, so do you see now these are matches or mismatches?
Mismatches.
It's mismatch in the gender. So first one was a match, 1 and 2 was a match, 3 to 10 is a mismatch. Okay, let's practice this a little. 7 books. So give me the Madhud
Sister,
first.
could you please go back to the previous slide? Yeah, okay. So when you wrote it previously, you said like Ashrata would have just like Fatha only. Is it like fully flexible or like non-flexible? Because when you were telling us about the numbers, you said it's
Oh, yeah,
either
no,
going to
no,
be Ashrata or
yeah, yeah,
Asharata.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
no, it is
yeah, so
Ashrun. It is Ashratun. It is fully flexible. And with Tamar,
like that's
it becomes, yeah.
okay. So there was a mistake in previous line, right?
No, that actually, I was keeping 11 to 19 in mind. So I thought I'll just give you one variation.
Okay,
Others,
thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah. Okay. So 7 books. So give me first books. Madud. What will be Madud from 3 to 10?
Kutubun, or rather Kutubin.
Kutubin. That's right. Now what will be 7? 7 is Sab'a.
So it would be Sab'u Kutubin.
سبعة.
So Sab'atu. That's right. Why? Because
Yeah, Sab'atu,
You go
because
back to
Kitab
the
is
masculine.
masculine. Yes.
exactly. Kutubin, even though it's treated as 1F, but when you say bring it to its original form, it's Kitab. And Kitab is masculine. So 3 to 10 is a mismatch. Therefore, this is how it will be. Sab'atu, not Sittatu, sorry, Sab'atu. Yeah, I've written the wrong number. But you get the concept, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so 2 cars. What would be cars?
سيارتان. سيارتان.
Sayaratani.
اثنتان.
Isnatani.
اثنتان.
Sayaratani, it's going to be
Yeah, Isnatani, because it's Mawsuf Sifa.
موصوف صفة.
yes. I'm doing Rafa form generally because that means that you can change it into any form. And then it's going to be Asnatani because it's a match. Okay. Now 4 Muslim men.
Yeah, but this will come after it, right? There's a like minor mistake
Oh,
over
yes.
there, right?
Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Same.
Asnatani will come later. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, 4 Muslim men. So Muslim when will come first? Muslim men, you tell me
أربعة
Muslim men first.
Arba'atu Muslimina.
مسلمين.
Arba'atu Muslimina, yes. Now 8 cities. So give me cities first. What will be the cities?
مدينة المدن.
مدن.
Mudun, right? They call it Mudun.
Yes, yes. Mudun. So what will be the status?
So it
مدن.
will be
Mudunin. Yes,
Samani, right?
ثمان.
Samani Mudunin.
ثماني مدن.
exactly. Because Mudunin, Madinatu is, so you bring it back to its original form, it's feminine. So now you are going to put the opposite of feminine, which is masculine, Samani. It's not going to be Samaniyatu.
Yeah,
It's going to
because
be
Madina singular was feminine, so we had to use the
exactly.
other, which was like
Yes.
masculine.
So you understand why am I asking you to bring it back to its original form? The mudafile is plural because some plurals are treated as 1F. But by default, they are not 1F. They are made 1F. So that's why you always bring it back to its original form and then do it. Okay, so this is your grid again. It's Mawsuf Sifa 1 and 2, Mudaf, Mudahile in plural. Now let's do 11 to 19. Okay, before going there, because now we are going to start 11, this is a concept that everyone should be clear. So digit, place value. Previously, we were just doing 1, 1, 1. 1 is 1 digit, 2, 7. They are all 1 digit. But after 10, in fact, 10 from 10, I'll just show you the digit value. So do you see this 45,728? Now, how many digits do you see? Digits.
5 digits.
5 digits.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, 5 digits. Now, look at on top, the value of those digits is given. 8 is ones, 2 is a 10, 7 is 100, 5 is 1,000, and 4 is 10,000. So this is their digital, their value, the digits value, place value. Okay, now let's practice. So in 8736, what is 3?
Tens.
Tens.
Yeah, 30 actually.
Now what is 8?
1,000.
1,000. What is 6?
Ones.
Ones. What is 7?
Hundreds.
Perfect.
100.
637. What is 6?
100.
100.
What is 7?
Ones.
What is 3?
Tens.
Okay. 13. Let's see.
Ones and tens. 3 ones, 1
That's
tens.
it. 3 is ones and 1 is tens. So this is a concept everybody is clear about, the place value of digits. We will need this for match and mismatch. That's why I'm giving you this concept.
Okay.
Okay, so now 11 and 12, it's non-flexible. Now, who remembers the Madhur from 11 onwards?
Tameez.
So,
Tamyiz.
so if I want to say Muslim men, what will I say?
Muslim.
Musliman.
Musliman.
Musliman. Musliman.
That's it.
Musliman.
It will be same Musliman throughout. And if I want to say female, I would say
Muslimatan.
that's the
Muslimatan.
only variation. Musliman, Muslimatan. Now, Musliman 11. Now, here's how you say 11. So 11 is basically 1 and 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put 10. Now, do you see Musliman and Ashara? Is there a gender match or a mismatch?
It's a match.
It's a match. They both are masculine. And Ahada, is that a match or a mismatch? Remember
Match. It's a
Ahada
match.
and
It's a match.
Ahada and Ehda. Ehda was feminine, Ahada was masculine. So again, Ahada, Ashara, Musliman. Is it the same or not in gender?
It
In
is
terms
the
of
same.
gender. Let's see 12 Musliman. So what would be the tens? Let's put the tens first.
Ashara.
Ashara. And what would be the what do you call that? Two in the light form.
Isnani.
Isna.
In the light form. So yeah, Isna. Only Isna.
Isna.
That's right.
Isnata.
So you see non-flexible.
Or is it Isnata? Oh no.
It will come.
Okay, it's
It will
Musliman
come.
itself. Okay.
Yeah, it will come. Now in Isna is the, like I said, 12 is the only. Do you see I've underlined 12? 12 is the only number that has two variation. Otherwise 11, 13, like 11 Ahada, Rafa will look the same. Ahada, Nasab will look the same. Ahada, Ajjar will look the same. But in Isna, sorry, we have two. Ithnai is Nasab and Jar both. That's just what 12. That's it. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do Muslimatan. So first, your Tamyiz, your Madud will be Muslimatan. Now, what will be the tens? Now, remember,
Ashara.
إحدى عشر.
Ashrata. Ashrata. It's light. All of them, all tens and ones, they are light. So that's the reason I just put light version in the grid, because that's used in 11 to 19. Okay, what would be the feminine version of light ahad? Wahid.
إحدى.
Ihda. That's it. All three are matching in gender. Let's do it in 12. So Muslimatan again. Again, what would be the 10? The 10.
عشرة.
And what would be the asna? Asna
إثنتا.
Isnata.
Nata
And
And اثنتين.
Natai.
excellent. Now, is this gender madud is matching with the number, the other?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It's a match. Do you realize it's a match?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, 13 to 19 is another story now. Now, if you have Musliman, madud remains the same. Musliman, okay? It was the same. Tamiz remains same throughout. Now, even the tens are the same. Like in 11 and 12, the tens were same as the madud. So it will be ashara because it's masculine. Now, what will be 13? 13 is thulathu. So remember I said something about light. Thulathata. Now from 13 onwards, the gender is mismatching again. Too quiet.
Is
Trying to process.
It's okay. You will get it. It's very easy. Thulathata, it's light. Thulathata, rafa, nasab, jar look the same. It's light. It's non-flexible. Only thing is, in 11 and 12, the number was matching with the madud. In this one, there is a mismatch. Do
So
you
only
realize that?
once mismatch.
No, 3 till 19, they are mismatching.
No.
So in Muslimatan,
Yeah, once. The digit ones.
Asharata
Yeah.
is matching. Now tens will always match. You remember I gave you place value concept? The tens will always
Yes.
match. The tens are not a problem.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. So one's place is only mismatch.
Exactly, you are right. The ones are only mismatching with the madud. So tens remain the same. Now I want to
If so, Ma'dud is feminine, so the Adad will be masculine. It will be
exactly.
opposite.
And in Adad, you have got Asharata and Sulasa. So Asharata will still be the same as madud. It's only the ones that is Sulasa changes. Now, let me just go a little further. I'm going to do this with you, don't worry. But I just wanted to show you something really interesting because I'm really excited about that. Okay, now, if you got this concept, can you tell me 1 and 2? Do they match in gender?
yes.
Match.
Yes.
Match.
They do. Now, 3 to 10. Remember mudaf
Mismatch.
changing to the singular form and then mismatching it with mudaf? Is it a match or a
Yes.
mismatch?
Mismatch.
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 Okay, now 11 and 12. Who remembers if
Match.
it was a match?
Match.
Match.
Now 13 to 19. Is it a match or a mismatch? Right now we did it.
Mismatch.
One's
Mismatch.
place
Mismatch.
mismatch.
Do you see the top 2 lines? You will find this in the later on also. The top 2 lines, 1s and 2s. Throughout the grid, they will match. And 3 to 9, throughout the grid, they will mismatch.
Okay.
You will get this
Meaning
concept.
22, 21 will match.
Exactly.
42,
31,
41,
42.
71, 72 will match.
They will match.
Yeah.
Yes, the gender will always match. But 33, 37, 67, 68. So 3 to 9, the gender will mismatch. You will see this. You will see this later. It's just something I was really excited about because I found it. So I thought I would share it. Well, let's go step by step. Because I could hear you guys getting a little overwhelmed. So I thought I'd just share that with you. Anyway, let's go on. Let's quickly go on. 14. What would it be? The
أربعة.
tenth?
أربعة عشر.
Arba'ata. Yeah. Then Muslimatan. Let's quickly do this so we can move forward.
أربعة عشرة.
روتا أربعة.
Arba'a
أربعة
asharata Muslimatan.
خمسة عشر.
المؤنث عشرة. شين السكن.
Oh yeah, so there are two variations. You are right.
Ashra.
It's Ashra and Ashara. From what I read in the
Ashra.
book, you can say both.
Both
What I
as
read.
well, yeah, I think.
Yeah, it can be Ashara, it can be Ashra. You are right.
Yes. In 9 to in 3 to, how can I say in English?
No,
Okay,
go
it's
ahead.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean in أعداد المركب مؤنث should be 10 عفوا 10 soon as ساكن أعداد المفرد it should be فتحة 10. It's a little different between pronunciation.
Okay, so you mean 10 onwards, it should be Ashra? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. So I'll fix that too. So you're saying till 10, it should be Ashra. And from 10 onwards, when we are putting 10 spaces, it should be Ashra. Ashra is for 10 only. Okay. Okay, this is something new. I didn't know that. Okay, let's quickly do this. Muslimatan. So what would be the tens?
14 10
خمسة.
4 sorry 5
15
15
Yes. So do you see I'm always putting the madud first and then tens and then the numbers. This would be easier way for you to determine what what would be the next term. So again, Muslimatan, the tens remains the same, Asharata and Sitta. So everybody got this concept? Can I just go through it rather quickly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you see again? I just wanted to tell you this, that the first, if you see Musliman and Ashara, the blue lines, Musliman and Ashara, they are all the same. So the tens are matching with the madud. It's only the ones, like the sister said, they are mismatching with the madud's gender. Now everyone, this 11 till 19, what did I say about this? Is it flexible or non-flexible?
It's non-flexible.
It's
right?
non-flexible. That's it. 11 to 12 is the only line. 11 to 19. That is non-flexible. That means it will look like nasab.
And you said except 12, right?
Except 12. It has two variations. Yes. So it's a mismatch. So now this is how it looks like. So do you see 11 and 12 is a match and 13 to 19 is a mismatch. Is this concept clear?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Now, the thing that we just did, it's a match, mismatch, match, and a mismatch. Now the concept is clear?
Yes.
Okay.
It will get clear. Don't worry. We will reinforce this. So let's practice. So 11 books. So let's give the madud first.
Kitab. Kitaban.
Exactly. Tamiz, that means singular, common, nasab. You just have to determine the gender. Otherwise, three things remain same. 1 CN, kitaban. Now, how will you say 11? So let's put 10 first. Kitaban would be ashara. Now, what would be 1? Wahid.
Ahada. Ahada.
Ahada, yes. Got it? It's the same. Ahada is masculine, ashara is masculine, kitaban is masculine. 12 cars. So can you give me what will I write madud? Again.
Sayyaratan.
Sayyaratan. Now sayyaratan is what? Feminine or masculine?
Feminine.
So what would be the 10?
Asharata and ihda.
And no, 12.
Isnata,
Not,
sorry.
yeah.
Isnata.
Yeah. Isnata, isnatai.
And isnatay.
Yeah. Okay. Now 12 Muslim men. What would be Muslim men?
Musliman.
Musliman.
Okay. What would be tens?
Ashra.
It will always match. Tens will always. Now 13 to 19, it's a match or a mismatch?
أربعة.
أربعة.
Arba'ata, that's right. Now, again, Muslim women. Muslimatan.
مسلم 10
Asharata. The tens will always match. And
ثمانية.
Samani. Yeah.
ثمانية.
Samani. Or,
Yeah, ثمانية.
yeah, Samani. Okay. Now, again, let's reinforce. 1 and 2 is what?
Sifa.
3 to 10 is a
مضاف إليه
Mudaf,
مضاف
mudaf.
إليه
mudaf ilayh should be in.
jar form.
It is jar, yeah, and it should be in
plural
plural. It should be
plural
11 to 19 is non-flexible. That means rafa nasab jar look the same except
12
except 12. It has two variations. Now, 20, 30, 40, all these orange numbers, 20, 30, 40, they are genderless. Okay, now let's do genderless. This is very easy. You've got nothing really. So genderless. So what will be the madud first?
تمييز مفرد منصوب.
Yeah. So
منصوب.
let's say yes.
Muslim.
So that will always be either singular or it will always be singular nasab and what is it, common, and the gender will only vary. Otherwise, it will always be like this. Now, 20 asharuna. It's neutral. It does not have feminine or masculine thing. It's always asharuna. And Muslimatan will also be?
20
Yes, there is no match, no mismatch, nothing. Simple. Another. So now 30, Thulathun.
Is it there's a fatha over sheen or is there a sukoon over sheen?
Which scene?
Sheen. Over sheen, yes.
Asharuna.
20
Yes, it's
right?
also سكون.
20
عشرون. عين
Yes.
مكسور.
It should be
عشرون.
sukoon.
نعم.
You are right. It should be sukoon, yes.
and عين has a كسرة right sister Bashna
Yes. Ash. Yeah.
20
Yes, Ishrun, I guess. Ishrun.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It should be on sheen, there should be sukoon. Okay, Thulathuna. So Thulathun, you only put una. Again, for Muslimatan, you would say
30
ثلاثون.
Thulathuna. So it's the same. Arba'una,
40
Muslimatan.
40
Again, 50 would be
50
Khamsuna.
50 مسلمة
Yeah. Then 60 would be
60
yeah,
60
and Sittuna.
60
It's the
مسلمة
same.
70
It's the
So
same.
we can use either gender, right?
Yeah. Tamiz can be feminine or masculine, but Ashruna will remain the same. So Lasuna will remain the same. The only thing is Ashruna is Rafa, and then if you remember, the Nasab and Jar form will be
20.
yes, that's right.
Ishreen.
Ashrina. That's right. And even with Muslimatan, it would be
Ishreen.
20
Ashrina. So it will all be the same. Salasina, Arba'ina, Khamsina.
So when you say it's genderless, it's not genderless, it's masculine, isn't it?
So actually, you can put it this way, that masculine gender usually in Arabic includes both gender.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that's why. I want to say genderless
but it's-
because I want you to think as that there is no match and mismatch like we have in other numbers. That's why I'm
But
saying
if they
it's
use
genderless.
the feminine version, is it wrong?
If we say it more precisely, we can say that gender of number never change, but madud can be feminine or masculine. So madud can be of any gender, and number is always genderless.
Yes, Madud can obviously have gender. Madud will always have gender problem.
Can I ask you
it could
another
be
way?
any gender, but
It
it,
can be any
doesn't
gender, yeah,
affect on others.
Yeah, you can
Can
put
I
it,
ask
you
it
can say
another way,
gender
maybe?
neutral, maybe genderless, whatever you want to say. But what I'm saying is there is no complication of matching or mismatching gender. That's the thing.
So can I ask if they use a feminine version, is that wrong or is okay?
You don't, in 20, 30, 40, 20 onwards, for tens, you do not use any other version other than Ashruna and Ishrina, depending on the context. So there is, you don't use any feminine version.
Okay, so it's wrong.
Yeah, it would
There's
be wrong.
no word like
Okay.
that as well, right? There's no word like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
how would you say it's feminine then?
Ashratan, yeah, even I haven't
No,
heard
you
that.
can't.
Ashratin, yeah.
There is
It's
no
only
word, I guess.
before
That
20,
makes sense.
we have Ashrata and Ashra, and we have, with the 10 also, but after 20 onwards, it's genderless. So this is what it looks like. Is that understood? Yeah?
Yes.
So this is the Rafa form, and the other line is the Nasab and Jar form. Do you see this? Okay. Can I move forward?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at this again. 1 and 2 is a
Mausuf
Math.
Sifa.
3 to 10 is a,
Mudaf Mudafilai.
and the mudafile is always
Plural.
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 And
Perfect.
jar.
Sorry. 11 till 19 is
Non-flexible except 12.
except 12. Now 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. They are
Genderless.
Genderless.
genderless. That's right. Got it? Is this clear now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's do 21, 22, 31, 32, 41, 42, 51, 52, and onwards. Okay? So now, again, what would be the madud? The madud from 11 till 99 is the same.
Tamyiz, it would be
Tamyiz.
tamyiz.
Tamyiz. That's Musliman. Now, what was 20?
Ashiruna.
Ashruna.
That's right. Again, this is genderless or neutral, whatever you want to say. There is no complication of gender in this. The gender was matching from 11 till 19, remember? Ashra and Ashrata. But over here, Ashruna, Ashruna, Ishrina, Ishrina, depending on the context. Now, what? Now, again, 21 till 99, the ones come back to their original form. That is heavy. So Wahid will be written as?
Wahidun.
Wahidun.
That's right. You put a wow, by the way. I've color coded it. Wow always comes. It did not come in 11 till 19, but from 20 onwards, 21 onwards, you will have to put wow. Wahidun, that's it. Wow, Ashruna, Musliman. Now,
Wahidun wa ishruna muslimun.
yeah. Now, Ashruna can also be Nasab and Jar. Nasab and Jar of Ashruna would be?
Ashrina. Ashrina.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, sorry. It's 22. Sorry. Yeah. Ashrina. Yes. So 22 would be?
Ithnani wa ishruna muslimun.
Yes. So you remember Asnani? The Rafa form? The full heavy form? You do remember, right?
Yes.
2?
Yes.
Okay. 31. So again, Musliman and tens will remain the same.
Thalathuna.
Thalathun.
Thalathuna will remain
Wahidun, right? Wahidun.
Wahid.
And
No.
ithnani wa thalathuna muslimun.
Yes. Musliman, the tens will remain the same. What will it be?
Arba'una.
Arbauna. Do you see that?
Wahidun.
Wahidun. Again, the tens will remain the same.
Arba'una and ithnani.
40 would be Arbauna. So do you see this concept? The tens remain the same. The tens do not change their gender.
But so I think we are repeating the same thing in the book. Okay, so you aren't doing the female version in this one because you already said it's the same, right?
It's the
So
same.
that is why.
It's
Yeah,
the same.
okay.
Yes,
Okay,
let me just
alhamdulillah.
move forward maybe. So
Yes.
now, is this concept clear? The tens are gender neutral. the ones, wahidun, wahidun, or asnani, the ones, remember the place value? The ones are matching with the madud. So is it a match or a mismatch?
Match.
Gender variation would be Musliman. So had I put Muslimatan, what would you put over here in Wahidan? Wahidun.
Wahidatun.
Wahidatun. That's right. So it's a match. If you look at this, Rafa nasab jar of Wahidun, Wahidan, Wahidin, or Wahidatun, Wahidatan, Wahidatin, and then Ashruna, Ishrina, Ishrina. See this? And then Asnani, Asnaini, Asnaini.
Isnatani, isnataini, isnataini.
Sorry, Isnat, yeah. And the feminine would be Asnataini, yes. Asnatani, Asnataini, Asnataini. Is this clear or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, clear.
The same way we are doing the feminine. You can have the presentation and maybe practice it at home. So again, the same concept. You match the tamiz and the gender of the ones of the number, the ones. Wahidatun and Muslimatan are matching. The Ashruna, Thulathuna, Arbauna remain the same. Or it can be Arba'ina, Ashrina, and so forth, according to the. Okay, let's look at this. So, Mausuf Sifat, 1 and 2, is it a match or a mismatch?
Match.
3 to 10.
Mismatch.
11 and 12, remember?
Match.
Match.
13 to 19?
Mismatch.
Mismatch. Now, again, this is a 1, 2, 11, 12, 21, 22. Is it a match or a mismatch? Remember, we just did 21 and 22. Were they matching or not? 31, 32?
Yes.
Matching in ones.
Matching.
They were all matching. So this top two lines, they are always matching in gender. Always matching in gender. 3 to 10, mudaf, mudaf ilayh, plural, change it back to singular.
Mismatch.
Mismatch. Even 13 to 19, when we were doing it, it was mismatching.
Mismatch.
And I've cut the lower 20, 30, 40 line because it's genderless. There is no issue about matching and mismatching. Now, do you see this point? Between the other ones, the match and mismatch is happening between the madud and the other. The tamiz, whatever gender tamiz has, the ones of that other, the ones of the numbers will always have a match-mismatch situation with it. The tens will not intercede. The tens remain same, and in 11 till 19, the tens are actually matching with the madud. But from 21 onwards, the tens remain neutral. Okay, so this is tamiz. I'm going to just go through it, browse through it. Okay, let's just do one. Okay, so your tamiz would be Musliman. What would be your tens?
Ishruna.
Yes. Now 3. Sulasun. What will that be?
Salasatu.
Salasatun.
Yes, Sulasatun.
Salasatun.
Yes, it's heavy.
Yes. Again, Muslimatan, Ashruna remains the same. Sulasatun will become?
Salasun.
It will be heavy.
It will be heavy. Only 11 till 19, it's non-flexible, or you can say light. Otherwise, and mudaf is also light. So 3 to 10, you can say mudaf is actually light. You cannot have heavy mudaf. So
21 and 22, they will
21, 22, 31, 38, 37. 21 onwards, it's heavy. It's just the 11 to 19 that is light. That's it. Just 11 to 19 has that problem that they are light. Is this understood now?
Yeah.
I'm going quickly through it because I think we are above our time. So I'm just going to quickly browse through this. Now, do you see the gender variation in tamiz? The madud is Musliman, Muslimatan. The rafa would be Salatun, Salatan, Salathin. You can have all three variations. The rafa form, I put tanween of dhamma because that means you can have all three forms depending on the role it's playing in a sentence. Ashruna is neutral in gender, and Ashrina and Ashrina. And then again the feminine Sulathatun, Sulathatan, Sulathat. Okay? So is it a match or a mismatch?
Mismatch.
It's a mismatch. So I'm going to quickly go through this because this is also the same thing. 33 till 39, 41 till 43 till 49, it's all the same. Let's just summarize this all now.
And this goes until 99, right?
All the way till 99. Now, let's talk about adad. 1 and 2. Adad is a
Sifa.
sifa.
Masood
Yeah,
sifa.
sorry. Oh, sorry, we are doing, gender mismatch. Okay, so 1, 2, 11, 12, 21, 22, 31, 32, 41, 42, 51, 52. Is it a match or a mismatch?
Match.
It's all a match.
3, 7, 13 till 19, 23 till 29, 33 till 39.
Mismatch.
It's a match or a mismatch?
It's match.
Mismatch.
It's all the way, it's mismatch. And 20, 30, 40, as you can say, they are genderless. So this you can keep in mind when you have to choose if you want to match or mismatch. Top two lines are match and the rest of the lines are a mismatch, except the tense. Is this concept clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So now you will not have an issue about thinking whether I should match or not. Because now you have it in your mind, the picture, that, okay, top two lines, you match the gender. The lower 7 lines, 6 lines, you mismatch. Again, the mismatch is happening between the ones of the number, that is, again, 25. What is the ones of 25?
5.
So 5. Arba'un will have a situation of matching and mismatching. Ishruna will not interfere.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at Madud. So 1 and 2. Madud is a
Masoof.
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 3 to 10, it will be
Mudaf ilayh.
مضاف إليه.
Mudaf ilayh in
A plural
Plural
form.
form.
plural
جم
form.
مجرور.
Yes, and 11 till 99, it is a
Tamyiz.
Tamyiz.
no. So again, it's the same thing. The top two lines, green color represents match. The lower lines, 3 till 99, except the 20, 30, 40, it's a mismatch.
Madud, you're talking about this one.
Yeah, between Madud and the number, the other. Okay, let's just finish it out. So Madud has 4 properties. What are they?
Status, number, gender type.
Type, number, status, and gender. Now, type will always be
Common.
Common.
number 1 and 2.
Very.
So yeah, so 1 and 2 will be what?
Madud will be Masoof.
Masoof, sifa, mudaf ilayh, what?
Masoof. Masoof.
Masoof, so it will be, wait, yeah, Masoof, sifa, and it's the sifa. Oh, sorry, it would be Masoof. Yeah, it will be Masoof, yeah. Now,
And then yeah, mudaf.
yeah, 3 to 10, it's going to be
Mudaf ilayh.
mudaf ilayh, yes. And then 11 to 19, it will be.
Tamyiz.
Now, based on 1 and 2, it can be rafa, nasab, jar. Status can vary, right?
Yeah.
In 1 and 2. What about mudaf ilayh? 3 to 10, what will be the status every time?
Jar.
Jar.
Jar. And what will be the status from 11 till 99 in Tamyiz?
It's always
Nasab.
nasab.
It's always nasab. That's it. Let's do adad. So again, type, number, status, and gender problem. It's always what?
Common.
It's always common.
Common.
Adad and Madhu, they're always common. Okay. So adad in 1 and 2 is
Sifa.
Masoof sifa. And that would be sifa. Sorry, I've underlined that. It would be sifa. In 3 till 10, it is a
Mudaf.
it's a mudaf. It's a mudaf, yes. In 11 till 19, it's other. Okay. Now, 1 and 2, you will have all three status. Rafa, nasab, jar. Mausoof, sifa can be in all three status. 3 to 10, mudaf. Do we have all three status?
Light.
Yes.
Yeah, it is light.
Light. All three.
Will we have one, any one, or will we have all three? Rafa,
All
nasab.
three.
All three. Again, 11 till 99.
Just fatha. Nas. Light.
Yes.
It's light.
11 till 19, it's just nasab form. It's not actually nasab, but just for your explanation, I put nasab. It's light, it's non-flexible, except 12. And then from 20, 30, 40, it is
Genderless.
genderless. Then 21 till 99, what will it be? The other. Can we have Rafa, nasab, jar, or is it just one? I'm talking about other. I'm not talking.
We can have all.
It can be any.
All of them.
It can be all of them. 21 till 29, 31 till 39, 41 till 49. It can be any. That's it. I'll just, if there are any questions.
No, that was all clear. Just thing is that we have to go through again and again just to fit in our mind. That's it.
Yeah,
can
we need
have
to
the
practice, I
presentation.
think, inshallah.
You can have the
You
presentation.
did a really great job, sister. Mashallah, you played a wonderful
Mashallah.
Thank
Beautiful.
you. Thank you, brother.
My
Basir.
question is, what made you create such a wonderful presentation?
You
I
know
mean,
what?
like, what is the inspiration actually?
Brother Basit also knows I'm actually a nursery teacher.
Kindergarten teacher.
Yeah, kindergarten
Okay.
teacher. And we always break concepts in small. Let me just stop recording this first. Yeah. So are we done? Are there any questions?
No,
Or
Alhamdulillah.
I'll just